No words can cover my intention to shroud the hurt is alive, too proud to care or reveal disguise.
Austin Tremblay was born and raised in North Carolina. He is a PhD candidate at the University of Houston. Before graduate school, he worked as an actor and playwright. His poems have appeared in Bateau, Cream City Review, Gulf Coast, and New South. He's working on a novel about his hometown titled Scuffletown, and a chapbook, Leather, about baseball. Please welcome Austin Tremblay.
I'm going to echo everybody's comments, everybody's thanks to Stephen and all the staff at Smartish Pace. Thanks so much. And to Cyclops for having us, for the beer. I hope everybody's getting drunk so they can enjoy me. A year winter. It was a time in my life when everything came to my fingertips, and any thread connected to the past frayed like the bottom of a thrift store jacket I wore so much it was almost like real love. The light I lost, shoved inside a trombone bill, as I walked under trees that sometimes looked like they were weeping, and then they were weeping. And it stuck to my sleeves like cockleburrs, small as mustard seeds, ronger in my mouth, the hard telling that's hardly palatable. Ghostlight. In theaters, tradition leaves one naked light bulb on stage all night, burning through the black air, cutting glow across folded seats to ward off ghosts. I leave the porch light on so that I can't come home. Alimony. It's good for alcohol. I will often stare at my fingers through a glass because they are big that way and wonder how it is I managed to fuck the simplest thing up. I will sometimes call my mother, and while listening to her cuss so softly it could be prayer, remember her picking stray cotton from the shoulders of roads. She could pick every seed out without disturbing the cloud. Though I tried often, I could never remove the seeds before dismantling the fluff, the dirty white nest. But then I have never been picked clean either. The title of this poem is The Second Definition of Absence, and I was in a poetry workshop once, and this poem was being workshopped, and some friends of mine were also in the workshop, and so somebody said they liked the title, and then another friend of mine said, yeah, but what does it mean? And they had this whole discussion about what the second definition of absence meant, and you know, usually in the workshop you can't talk if you're being workshopped, and so I was at the table going, I have no clue what it means. So I was glad that they defined it for me. So hopefully you'll do the same for me. The second definition of absence. The sprinklers slapping metal poles in the park across my street. I swear it's the bell of your bike. How reverb loves the note it was before it bent. The electric echo of my voice I hear when I talk to you on the phone because you are not here. Residual accent of an expatriate. Voices quiet, but we can still hear the violence. How cowboys, being one, miss cliche, and liquor poured in the bowl of my evening misses the bottle. The present, and then the present again, haunted. Even naked, the body remembers, pines for another nakedness. The second definition of absence, post-presence. How before you leave, I can't stop tonguing the holes in your mouth. I hope this isn't terribly uncouth, but I just started editing a journal, so I'll just be really quick. If you want to submit, and I would love to have all of you submit, it's owlireview.com. So that's my little plug, my shameless plug, full of shame. So this is my last poem. It's called Piano Replies, Please, and thanks again for coming out. I talked to the jukebox all night. Where are you from? Who do you listen to? All the essentials. It's not the first time neon has attracted me. I don't think the jukebox likes me like I like it. I'm often clumsy with instruments. I once, for instance, dropped a guitar while dancing, and I doubt I'll ever be forgiven for the safe sex lecture I gave the saxophone. I can't speak to the piano. I've tried. All that space, the pedals, one hand doesn't know what the other's saying. Last night I complained to the jukebox about this problem. I was tired. I tried to be sweet. I said, play me one of those sad songs everybody's always talking about. One that makes me feel like I've asked if I can sit down, and the piano replies, please. Thanks.